other integration mechanisms. So WebLogic server administration tools, just to have an overview, we have a variety of WebLogic administration tools. The number one is administration server. Another one is WebLogic scripting control. If you would like to use the WebLogic through it, scripting, in any kind of scripting, or with the command line, or you would like to automate some procedures, so you can use it. WebLogic has its own scripting tool which is called WLST. And how you can use it? You can use it with any Java code, or exception to the Java is Python. Python is also supported, and there is a variant of Python which is called Jython, Java variant of Python. So it is also supported. WebLogic has its own diagnostic framework which is called WLDF, and it is the internal component of the WebLogic. It uses it to monitor a variety of components in the WebLogic. Enterprise Manager Cloud Control, it is a separate product of Oracle. I don't know you have heard or not, but it is a separate product of Oracle for managing or controlling the almost all the products of Oracle, like Oracle database, application servers, operating systems, and other products. So you can use those things, and there are other RESTful APIs you can use. This is just a snapshot of WebLogic Server Enterprise Administration Console. You can type the URL of the admin server, and after logging in, you will see this kind of page. Here in the left, there is a navigation. Here you can see servers, clusters, machines, node managers, applications, and this is the tabbed view. Here we have a variety of configurations related to web application server. Enterprise Manager Cloud Control, as I said earlier, it is a separate product of Oracle, but Oracle just given an intro that this WebLogic can also be completely managed by Enterprise Cloud Control. It has similar view of WebLogic, and it is also a web application, so you can use any browser to control this Enterprise Manager Cloud Control. Moving on to the topic, cloud computing. I think, I don't know if you are aware or not, that now everything is moving towards the cloud, and Oracle has also introduced its cloud. Oracle Cloud is now pretty much mature and available in every region. So Oracle just gave you some introduction about the cloud computing, that these softwares, WebLogic, databases, and now, as of now, till this day, it almost every software is available on Oracle Cloud. You can use that software, and in a cloud, we have a subscription model. So in a subscription model, you can use any service without installing, configuring on the cloud. Oracle do it everything for ourselves, so we can just provision the WebLogic server as per our requirement, means CPU, memory, storage, resources, and from the admin server we can provision or start, stop, manage server, and then implement or deploy the application. So we don't have to go through the installation, configuration, operating system part of those things. So this is just an intro of cloud computing related to the WebLogic, and there are various benefits of cloud, so I'm not going towards the detail of cloud computing. Self-service, of course, this is called a self-service, is where for the Oracle cloud or any type of cloud, everything is available on web interface. So we can do a self-service for provision WebLogic server instances as much as we want. and utilization according to utilization, and do the things quickly, automates complex setup tasks like installation, configuration, and other kind of compatibility and complexity problems. Infrastructure service, it is just part of cloud computing, or a concept of core computing, cloud computing. Infrastructure means in infrastructure as a service, if you talk or if you want to get this service from any cloud vendor, so it will provide you just a VM. What a VM will have, you will have a storage, as much as storage you want. Let's say you have 50 GB, 100 GB storage, less than or at least one core CPU, some memory, let's say 1 GB memory, 2 GB, 10 GB, whatever you want. So these three things, and of course a network for accessibility. So it will add up and will become four components of a VM. This is called infrastructure service. So you can install anything on this VM, or of course VM will have an operating system, otherwise you can't use the VM. So any operating system, Windows, Linux, Unix flavor, FreeBSD, whatever you want, you can have it from any cloud vendor. This is not related to Oracle, or Oracle also provides this. PaaS, platform as a service. So what does it have, or what does it provide? Platform is one step higher than IaaS. It is similar to the VM, but it also provides you a software. Means of course you the VM is nothing for you until unless you should install a software on it, any kind of database, WebLogic, then you will use it. So to avoid the installation and the complexities of the software installation, if you are not familiar with the Linux, because most of the people use Linux or Unix on the production environment, and if you are not familiar with the Linux, so it will be hectic for you to install a software. So in the cloud, Oracle provide you a PaaS service. It is also a VM, but software pre-installed. When you provision it or ask for the any cloud vendor, let's say Oracle, so it will provide you a VM, but software pre-installed, any kind of software. Here we are talking about WebLogic. So the WebLogic will be pre-installed there, and also up and running. So when you will start your VM, or when VM will be given to you, so your WebLogic will be up and running, started. So you don't have to start the WebLogic when your machine starts. Okay. So everything will be there to host or to deploy your application. Java Cloud Service. It is the old service, and it is discontinued, not available at Oracle Cloud, but it was the one of the first WebLogic software service, or it is, you can say, a variant of PaaS. Java Cloud Service is a variant of PaaS. And Oracle said is Java Cloud Service, because you can install any Java web application on WebLogic and can use this Java Cloud Service to use your Java web applications on this. So this was the popular WebLogic cloud variant, and where you don't have to do any installation task on to install your application. Just provision it, open your web browser, you open the admin server and install your application, deploy your application, and start and use it as a test and development